We're going on a trip, y'all.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you?
All right, everybody, I am going to be going on a trip of a lifetime, and I am so excited. I'm going with my best friend and my mom. We are going to be going to Europe for 2 weeks. This is like literally my dream since I was a child. I always wanted to go to Europe, always wanted to be a world traveler. So the fact that I'm actually able to do this is crazy. I'm just so excited and feel so blessed. So I want to just kind of go over everything with you just real quick. I have 2 days until I leave. So as you cannot tell, I'm super excited. But I just kind of want to share with you some of the things that I have in my bag real quick and some of the things that I have on my carry-on while I have just a little bit of time here. I'm not going to go over everything with you that I have in my bag, but as you can see, I am like packed to the brim right now. I have these really nice packing cubes in here, one for shirts, one for pants. I have my pajamas in here. In here I have vitamins, any type of like travel medicine I might need. I have like, you know, an ankle brace, a wrist brace, because I get really bad carpal tunnel, weird fact. I have a nice warm hat with me, which my mom has a matching one that's black, so we're gonna definitely be sporting these when we're out and about. So in my carry-on, like super simple stuff, I have just a little bit of makeup, have like a sleeping mask, tissues. I have a book, which if anybody is interested in what book, it is the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. I have like crossword puzzles in here. I have like a little Paris booklet. I have a Bible in here. I also have just a little thing, small bag of some nuts, which I know we're gonna get fed on the plane, but I just kind of wanted an extra one in there just in case. I think I'm pretty much all packed and ready to go. I think the only last few things that I'm gonna be doing on the day we leave is I think I'm just gonna be adding in obviously my ID, like my driver's license. I already have my passport packed in here, probably like my phone charger, and I'm trying to think what else I might end up bringing, like packing that last minute. I can't honestly think of anything. But yeah, I'm so excited. So I'll check back in with you guys on Wednesday morning. Okay guys, today is the day that we're leaving. I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited so much to the point that it's giving me kind of like a nervous stomach, but I'm not nervous. I think it's just pure excitement. But I wanted to go ahead and give you the outfit check. Where's Kitty Kitty? So outfit, I got actually this really nice kind of comfy, oversized sweater. I actually found it at the thrift store, but it's like LL Bean brand. And then I'm wearing just really kind of nice, slick black leggings. I know my mirror's dirty, I'm sorry. But black leggings, I got these ones off of Amazon. They're extra long because I'm a tall girly, and so I appreciated the fact that I could find some that are extra long. So this is what I'm wearing, just super comfy. I have a tank top underneath here. I don't know, in case I get hot on the plane, I can take it off. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be wearing. I'm gonna be wearing some tennis shoes. I think I'm all ready. Now I'm just waiting for my mom and my dad to come here to pick me up, and then off we go. We are currently just waiting to board our flight to London. We are in the Seattle airport. Okay, so we have just boarded our flight to London. We have first class, so hopefully I can kind of show you a little bit of it. So a nice big TV right there, big seat, and all of this personal stuff. It's very roomy, a lot of leg room for landing here soon. It's nice and bright and sunny out, as you can see, but I mean, the benefit is that at least I got to lay down, at least I got a little bit of sleep. Otherwise, I don't think I would have gotten any, but as you can see, I'm not looking too good. I'm not looking my best right now, but it's okay. We're having fun. So landing actually was very smooth. This was us coming in to London, but then just us getting our bags. There was a lot of walking involved in this airport. I mean, a lot. We were sometimes at one point it felt like we were running, and I think just because you try to keep up with the pace of everybody else around you. This was just us trying to get to our gate. You know, we got in, we got our bags. When we finally got out, we saw where we could get a taxi, and so this taxi cab went ahead and was taking us to our hotel, and this was actually probably the longest drive ever. It took us over an hour to get from Heathrow Airport to our hotel over in Covent Garden, which I felt like was an extremely long time. Good morning, everybody from London. We have made it. Let me show you a view from our hotel real quick. So I went ahead and I got ready, and I'm just kind of showing you my outfit for the day. And this is like one of those FDI wallets where I kept, you know, most of my important things on me. It felt the safest. And then we went ahead and we stopped by this Pret Cafe, and we got their membership, which is so totally worth it. You get like a free coffee every 30 minutes. And then we walked over here to Trafalgar Square, and then we decided to go into the National Portrait Gallery, which was absolutely breathtaking inside. This was just such a beautiful place with so much beautiful artwork, and so I'm just gonna kind of let you guys take all this in for a minute. So I believe this was the same day after the portrait gallery. We went and had afternoon tea at the parlor, and this place was so beautiful inside. And we got a little silly because inside where this facility is or hotel is, they have these toilets where you pull the traditional handle down to flush it. And so we had to take a video for our kids, which was kind of just silly of us, but we had fun. The next morning we went to this really great restaurant called Cafe Concerto that was actually right down like a couple of storefronts down from our hotel. Inside was just a really beautiful restaurant. The food was so good, and it was just kind of another really great experience. I think I got a pumpkin spice hot cocoa, which was absolutely delicious, and I got eggs Benedict, of course, and this was just a really great way to start the morning. Also, they serve you like fries with every meal, and they are fantastic. We're walking back to our hotel now after having some very good breakfast, and it is raining, but we're quite enjoying it. We're back at our hotel now after breakfast. We're gonna kind of finish getting ready because we kind of rushed out. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I don't think my mom did either. We're still kind of adjusting to the time change, but going down. But we're gonna try to make the most of today. This is what, day 3 here, I think. The first day that we got in, we slept a lot. Second day, we were out a bit. We saw the National Portrait Gallery. Today, we're hoping to do Big Ben. I don't know exactly what we're going to get done, but hopefully some more today. over to Big Ben right now. A little rainy, not too bad. Got myself another coffee, and we didn't realize how close Big Ben was actually to us. Like, we knew it was close, but literally we like rounded a corner and you can see it. So that was pretty cool. Alright, so this morning we are leaving this current hotel and we're going to be going to our next hotel that's actually not too far down from us. And then we're hoping to catch a train and be going to Hampton Court today. So the train ride to Hampton Court was a very easy ride. We were able to get a taxi to Waterloo Station and from there get to the Hampton Court railway station. And then from there, it's like a 2 to 5 minute walk actually to Hampton Court. We came on a day where obviously they must have been having like a Christmas market inside the inner parts of the court. So after you paid to get in, this is a lot of what we saw. So they have like 2 or 3 separate like courtyards. And they had all of this going on. The architecture here is just absolutely breathtaking. This was probably one of the big highlights of the trip, was going to Hampton Court, seeing the dining hall where Henry VIII and all of his 6 wives would have been at one point, the beautiful tapestries and just all the ornate detail in each one of these rooms. There is like an ode to one of Henry's wives. So that is just really thrilling because I'm a bit of a history buff, or I love learning about history. Now, obviously, a lot of parts of Hampton Court isn't all Tudor. A lot of it was rebuilt by the Georgians. So the room that you just saw in this courtyard was more of, I think, the Georgian period time, if I'm correct. And this staircase was absolutely just gorgeous and grand. It had a beautiful chandelier and a Christmas tree up. And then funny enough, we saw some ladies dressed up in Tudor outfits, which was pretty cool. We also got to go and explore Henry's kitchens, which all in all, I mean, this was just so fun. Very packed, a lot of people there. But like I said, this was probably a big highlight of my trip. So after Hampton Court, we came back to her hotel. So this was our second hotel of our stay. This was in Covent Garden also. So was our other one, but our first one was more in Trafalgar Square. And apparently Covent Garden is really known for the theater. And so this hotel that we stayed at, or our second hotel that we stayed at, was like right on the strip of where they have like theater after theater. There's a bunch of plays going on. That was actually really cool. We had a very great view. So this was the Wild Apart Hotels by Stay City. And I actually really liked this hotel. It was a lot nicer than our first one. So the next day we decided to head out to the Tower of London. This was another big ticket item for me that I really wanted to see. It again did not disappoint in a lot of ways. I was so amazed by each of these places we went to. The same with Hampton Court, being in these places where all this history happened. Obviously, the Tower of London is where Anne Boleyn was beheaded. It was where the 2 princes in the tower mysteriously disappeared. So there were so many cool things here. Although when we did go in to see the crown jewels, I will say I was highly disappointed. I actually thought I was going to see real crown jewels, and to be honest, I think they're fake. My opinion, they could be real for all I know, but it was kind of underwhelming. Everybody seemed to flock there like the first thing as everyone got in. So we kind of followed suit in a sense. We thought, oh, it's probably going to get really packed up in here, which it does. We were some of the first people to get there, but it was just, like I said, kind of underwhelming. Venturing off currently to try to see where Queen Anne is buried at. I'm kind of wandering around at this point. I see where the chapel is, but I don't see a way to get into it.
So I finally found what I was looking for. This is a monument to Anne Boleyn, a sculpture of a pillow, and this apparently was the courtyard where they do believe that she was beheaded in. And the building in the background is the chapel. I finally found it, where she is buried in along with many others, including Catherine Howard, which was another one of King Henry's wives. They are supposedly buried up there at the altar, along with a lot of other people in a small little space. But inside this chapel, it's actually very beautiful. I got the place to myself after a while. Just the architecture, again, it's beautiful and amazing. And I was actually really happy to find it. So this was another little great nugget on my trip.
Okay, so I'm now going to the imprisonment tower, where supposedly this is where Queen Anne would have been held.
You guys will have to forgive me for my horrible camera angles. I think I got nervous because somebody was walking up towards me and I think I got flustered, but also just bad camera angles in general. But this was the tower where, what I think wasn't called in the imprisonment tower, where obviously a lot of historical people would have been held, I believe, along with Queen Anne Boleyn and many other people. There are kind of carvings on the wall, kind of initials of the people who had been there. I next went to the tower where the princes of the tower would have been. So again, bad camera angle, but this tower or the stairwell was so steep and small, and you were literally like butt to butt with the person in front of you. So great shot of the lady that was in front of me, a stranger I don't know at all. But again, just being in these rooms was spectacular. If you guys don't know anything about the Princes in the Tower or even Anne Boleyn, I definitely suggest going to the channel History is Calling. She does so many wonderful history videos.
So I just wanted to pop in here and say, as I'm editing this video, that I do apologize for the really bad kind of camera angles and some of the swiftness of kind of how I'm filming, how fast moving some of these videos are. I was kind of sometimes in a rush to film because I didn't want to spend my whole time filming being in these places. I really just kind of wanted to be in the moment and just really enjoy my time there. So I am sorry for that, and I do kind of get flustered and nervous when filming out in public. Also, I didn't say this in any of the videos, but on our way to Scotland, we decided to go ahead and stop in York for one night. And that's what these next couple of videos are. It just shows us being in York and us visiting the Shambles, which is a very old street that goes back to medieval times. So if you don't know about it, I would definitely look it up. It has some really great, rich history, but this was a really exciting part of our trip. our train to Edinburgh now, or Edinburgh, gotta say it right, Edinburgh. So we're sitting here at the train station. Our train should be coming in any minute now. So it's really beautiful in here. There's so many cool things in here.
So this was our scenery all the way to Edinburgh, and it was absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking.
Okay, I'll tell you what, trying to go to the bathroom on a train is not easy. I thought
We are now at Darlington.
we are not Darlington.
Great little tip from my mom: if you get motion sickness, try either eating or drinking a pop. It'll help.
Good morning, everybody, from Edinburgh. You have to say it right. I know I haven't been getting too much footage of, I think, things that we've done here. This is our third day here. We visited Grass Market yesterday, had some lunch, kind of looked around and shopped some local shops. Today we are doing the Islander handbag making class, which was something that a lot of people had recommended on Facebook. So I'm hoping to get some footage of that. And our plans actually kind of changed. We're no longer going to Paris. We just kind of felt like that was the best decision not to do for now. I'll explain more of that later on, probably when I go to edit this video and put it up. But we actually decided to go ahead and hop over to Ireland. So that's going to be something that is going to be so exciting and really fun to do. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. So we're flying there tomorrow, we'll stay there Sunday, and then we're gonna go back to London on Monday, because that's where we're flying out of. It's the best place that we found that we can fly out of. So that's kind of the rest of our plans. I'm hoping to get as much footage as I can. Things are just really beautiful here. So far, my two favorite places have definitely been York and Edinburgh. The architecture and buildings are just absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. Landscapes coming from York to here were gorgeous, just really pretty. London is just all around a very big city. So another thing is, I never got any footage of the handbag class that we went to, but I did want to show you guys the actual handbag. So this is what we were able to make. Now, we heard about this through a Facebook group that we were on as we were planning our trip, and I felt like was slightly, I don't want to say misadvertised, but kind of not exactly what we thought it would be. When it was a handbag making class, we thought we were going to be making a little bit more of what the handbag actually was, but in reality, you go there and you pick out what color of kind of base you want, what color of flap that you want, and then these straps and handles, what colors you want for that. So you can very much customize your own purse, and that's really kind of more what it was just more customizing this, and then we just kind of assembled all of it together. This, though, was a really great souvenir to bring home from Scotland, so I really do like this purse, and it was a fun class. The people were really great there, and they made it a really fun kind of experience.
this was St. Giles Cathedral, and this was a really beautiful morning. Just the color of the sky, and actually the clouds were moving so incredibly fast that day. And also this is kind of just like Parliament, so this was part of Parliament Square and St. Giles Cathedral, and this is all inside Edinburgh, and this is inside of it. So this cathedral is actually so incredibly beautiful. There are so many beautiful stained glasses that depict the life of Jesus. And this, even though it is a cathedral, it is not a Catholic church. This is actually a Protestant church, and this goes this church has been standing for 900 years. So the pure craftsmanship that is in this church is absolutely outstanding. This is free to get in, although they do ask that you donate, I think, what is it, £6 to them. But this was really a beautiful place to go in. So highly recommend stopping by St. Giles Cathedral if you guys ever do end up in Edinburgh yourselves. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end my travel vlog here. There will be a part 2 that will probably end up with our Scotland going into our Ireland portion, and then us going back into London. And also probably at the end of that video, or more into that one, I will just talk about things that we enjoyed during the trip, or things that we found useful and liked, etc. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please comment down below what your dream vacation is. I would really love to know. Also, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.